Hey guys, this is Nefarious411 with episode 33 of my Monster Feed the Beast server play series. In the previous episode, we did everything necessary to prepare for the Wither. I was able to create this room, and I went ahead and lined the ceiling with the granite cobblestone as well, just to make sure that the Wither doesn't go up into any of the cracks up there and evades my hits. I tried this in a single player world, and whenever I was using the let's see, what is this, the shock wand focus, it was unable to actually hit him because the bedrock was getting in the way. So I think I am really prepared for this. I have all of my so-called armor here. I do have protection 4 on many of these pieces. Some of them are just fire protection. I'm hoping that it's enough to keep me from getting too damaged. Because this mod pack doesn't have the gravestones, I kind of worry about losing my stuff, so that's why I basically completely emptied my inventory. And for some reason these heart canisters don't seem to be adding to my health. Oh, there it goes. I think there's somewhat of a bug with that, so I should probably wait until my heart canister, my hearts go all the way up. But I did bring some soul sand and my wither skeleton skulls, and I have my Nef sword, and that does have the sharpness on it, and I brought my wand from Thaumcraft so that I can use that, and I'll probably use the wand at first just to make sure that I can weaken him a bit from the distance rather than coming at him full force with the sword. And it's almost ready, so let me sit here for a couple of seconds and wait for my health to completely generate. Alright, so there we go. It's all the way up, so we basically have twice the amount of health, which we normally would. And I think I'm ready to go. Okay, I can't eat, so I should be good with that. So let's go ahead and spawn the Wither, and let's hope for the best. Oh, come on. Can't fly. There we go, I was hitting the wrong key. Alright, I'll probably start out flying, because whenever I hit the F key, whenever I'm holding my wand, it just tries to change the focus. Just like that. So I don't want that to happen, so I'll probably just fly the entire time. I did refill my Potentia jar, just so that I would have enough for this flight. So here we go. Run away! Oh yeah. There we go. Ooh, there's already damage. This is not doing much damage to him. Oh, I see that it is already into the second layer of hearts, so I need to run away for a bit. It was able to damage quite a bit in there. I'm hoping that it doesn't do too much. Oh, he has broken the barrier. And I'm gonna wither to death. No! No! Alright, so I'm hoping that my stuff is far enough away where I don't have to lose it. So running slow sucks. Alright, let's hope for the best on this time around. And fortunately, my heart canister should still be in here. Let me just replace them. Hopefully they start generating the second level of my health. soon. But probably not since I'm hungry. And he is going to start regenerating soon. Where's my stuff? I hope I didn't lose it. Nope, there it is. Cool. Alright, so take 2. Yeah, he is regenerating really quickly. Let me go ahead and put the armor back on. And eat a little bit. So that didn't work out too well. Let's try with my swords. And my second row of health is not working. Why is that? Come on. I'm afraid to go in there with just the 10 hearts. Yeah, he is completely full life all over again. What was that sound? Yeah, it doesn't look like my health is going to go beyond the 10 hearts. I don't understand that. But let me run in here and try to damage him a little bit on my own. Oh, that is hitting really hard. I'm going to wither away again. Nope. I was lucky. So how much damage? Not too much. I was kind of relying upon having the 2 rows of hearts. It doesn't look like it's going to do that for me. That is really unfortunate. I mean, I could just go back to my base, regroup, and maybe try a couple of potions. That might help. I can do like a strength potion and a regeneration potion. And maybe those will help a little bit. But as I said, it is risking him despawning. But I have plenty of skulls now, and I might not have to worry about that. If he respawns, or if I have to respawn him, that's fine. I will do that. But let me go ahead and create a couple of potions. It's not any different than the other vanilla potions, so really nothing to show on that. And as soon as I'm done, I will go back into the Nether and hope for the best. Well, it does look like the wither's still here after I created some potions, but I should probably stay away a little bit. I brought a chest with me so that I can throw the extra ones in here. And I got the Regen 2, and that's just for 22 seconds, and Strength 2. It's minute 30, I guess, so I should be good on that. I still have not got these heart canisters to work. I do not get it. So I will probably just try the brute force of using my sword. I can't remember how many hearts of damage it does, but let's just hope for the best. So let me go ahead and drink that, and maybe wait on that one. And just run up here, find him. Where is he? Oh, he's right there. I lost the exit. Where's the exit? There it is. Well, that actually did quite a bit of damage, and I still have a minute 4 left. Yeah, there we go. Woo! Okay, so potions were definitely the way to go. Because I think on some of those hits, I'll have to look at the other replay, but I think some of those hits were like 45 hearts of damage. Holy cow. That was definitely the way to go, and yes, I was able to get my Nether Star and my Division Sigil. Nice. He did a lot of damage up here, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to get a Nether Star, because we want to go ahead and grab a wand focus of warding. That way he doesn't destroy the entire world whenever he starts throwing his temper tantrums. And the division sigil, this will actually be really nice because then we can do the what is this from? Extra utilities. We'll be able to do the sacrifice under a full moon, which we'll do here shortly in the next episode or two. And we will be able to get the cursed earth and stuff like that. So let me run back to the base and put this stuff up, and let's go ahead and run up to the Thaumcraft room and create the focus of warding. Alright, so our golem took his sweet time to actually get me all of the necessary V, or essence, available. So for the wand focus for warding, I need 2 quicksilver, 2 order shards, 2 earth shards, nether quartz, and the center is the Nether Star. And we also need cognito, 10 ordo, 25 terra, and 25 tutamen. And we got that one, we got the terra, we got ordo, and cognito is over there. That's 20. What did it say? Was it 10? Yeah, it's 10. So, I have everything lined up and ready to go. We should just be able to click on that, and I believe I have everything on my hotbar just in case. I think it was just a moderate instability, so it shouldn't be too bad. I'm hoping that it doesn't destroy anything. So far, so good. Don't really like using Nether Stars, but this will at least allow me to get to the next project of being able to safeguard a room and allow us to fight the Wither without the problem of him breaking through walls and stuff and getting away and coming into my safe area, because the problem that I had earlier in this episode with fighting him, he kept breaking through the wall that was the only wall between me and him, and that didn't work out too well. Alright, cool. Yay! So this is a pretty cool wand to use, wand focus. So if I were to put this on and right click on something, you can see that it changes. But whenever I don't have my wand in my hand, it just looks like a normal block. And basically what that does is makes it completely indestructible. There is no way to actually destroy, as far as I'm understanding, any of these warded stones. I haven't thrown a nuke or anything at them, so I don't know if that'll break it, but I believe this is completely indestructible. And you can see the nice little particle effects when you're trying to break it. So it's a good indication that this stone is warded. And to remove the warding, it's just right click again. And you do this on individual blocks. Unlike the oh, I should have warded the glass. But unlike the wand of equal trade, this won't spread. Alright, so you see where I stopped warding. So I should probably go get that. I am tearing up my house. Alright, so let me actually go ahead and unward these real quick. I should probably ward the glass since I like to damage it. And I need to find a good place to go ahead and set up camp for all of my mob killing and stuff. I do have the room that I have right now, and that was only put there because that was my original mob spawner that I found. It was a zombie spawner. I put it in here because I didn't have a dolly yet to actually move it. I wasn't able to find diamonds in the beginning, but then I added a bunch of additional spawners in there. I don't like its location because of how close it is to my power room, and this is the travel anchor to my power room. And if I get close enough to the side, we can actually hear them. Yeah, you can hear them getting ground up, and I don't like that. I would like it a little bit further away, maybe closer to bedrock area. But let me go ahead and find a spot, and let's go ahead and ward a brand new room. Alright, so I did start laying out the new portions of the base. If we look at the mini-map, I don't know why it likes to do these little things where it shows the before and after major changes. So it's kind of weird. But I'm going ahead and creating another row of buildings on this side. So this is my production room, Thaumcraft room. Here is where I'm going to have like my library and enchantment room. So in order to do the enchants and stuff, obviously I'm going to need things like mob essence and stuff like that. So I was thinking down here, I was going to have maybe different corridors going off in the different directions for the different kill rooms. And this could be just the normal mob spawning, killing them, grinding them up. Could be a wither room where we can actually kill the wither, things like that. And I did add these travel anchors, and we're a little bit too far away from the others without the wand or the staff of traveling. With the staff of traveling, we can see all of the others, and you can see it's about this level right here is the floor to our automation room for Thaumcraft. So this is a little bit lower. I don't think it's going to be a problem to be this low. I think it would be better because of the fact that it's going to be quite noisy. I know that we can create sound mufflers, and I might do that, but having it down this far, I don't see any reason why not, to be honest. Ooh. Oh, it's because I put the builder's guide right on top of the travel anchor, so I can't do that. So I did do the building guide to the same radius for the column of the other building, and I'll probably just make this go all the way down. I'll have to carve out some areas still because I only used a filler to clear this area, and you can see the filler is a Buildcraft Builders mod. That's how you craft it. You just supply it with power, and there's different settings on the user interface to choose what you want to do. You can even build rooms and stuff like that with it. But I just typically use it to clear large spaces, and you do lose all of the ores. It's not like a quarry or a quick quarry. It'll actually kill all of the ores and everything on the path, so nothing drops. So I will probably need to clear out all of the additional edges, because whenever I do this with the marble, I'll probably be using the builder's wand just to extend it all the way down, and I don't want to be clearing out additional spaces and manually setting blocks the entire time. But I'm probably just going to line the top just so that I can get a better sense of what this is going to look like. And I think it was the one with the dent. So let me go ahead and do that one. And looking at my guide here, and I modeled this a little bit after the other buildings just to make sure that they were on the same height. And this is at the floor level, so let me go ahead and place these all around. There we go. That wasn't too terrible, and I should be able to break this now. So let me grab this building guide, because with the I don't have any inventory slots. Oh, I guess I do. So I should be able to use this now. Cool. I believe I'll knock out the insides. I just did that for fast placement, but all of the insides will go away. But I believe this is going to look good, and this is going to be extending down so that there will be a wall here. That way, anybody coming from the spawn area over there will be able to see my fortress, or whatever you want to call it, fairly easily. So what I'm going to do is clean up a little bit of these blocks, and I probably need to break out the filler again, just so that I can clear out these larger areas, because I don't really like to do that manually. That would just take forever. Otherwise, I won't be able to record until quite a long time after. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Well, I did a lot of work, and I can come over here, and you can see from the mini map that I went ahead and went all the way around, laying the basic structure for my base, and I actually went ahead and come over here. I created the walls. I haven't done the decorations, the same ones that I had on my Thaumcraft building. I'll probably just do those later. Because we still have like these creeper heads, different colors, and these little pillars that I want to go ahead and continue that same kind of theme around the building. And I think I filled in all of the gaps, but now added a travel anchor here, jump down, and there we go. And this isn't actually the full height. There's actually, or wait, maybe it is. I was laying out this floor right here, but I didn't actually create it, because if I hold my staff of traveling, you can see that this is the same Y level as the Thaumcraft maintenance area. And I went ahead and created a little tunnel here, and you can see that it does go down quite a bit. And the reason I wanted this to be all the way down here was because we're going to put in all of our, basically this is going to be our slaughterhouse, so to speak. This is where all of the mob grinding and everything is going to be. And if we were to come into this room, I went ahead and created this little room. And this is where the wither is going to be. And from my wand of warding, I warded up this entire room. I don't have a door right now, but I did go to the workshop, and that's, I don't know why those blocks are missing. That's kind of weird. I guess I missed a couple. But I did go to the other workshop, and I grabbed some of the ethereal glass. And this is from Extra Utilities, and I don't have a way to make this myself right now, but I am going to do the, what is that called? The sacrifice and stuff with the division sigil. That way I can create ethereal glass myself. But here I should be able to ward this stuff up as well. There we go. And the nice thing about ethereal glass, you can walk through it, but mobs can't. So that is actually really nice. And what I want to do, let me go ahead and grab those two blocks. Those were factory blocks. Doesn't look like I have those two. So let me go ahead and create those two back. And I'll probably want to ward those. I don't know if the wither is going to... Ooh, that breaks my texture. Maybe I won't ward it. But basically, all of this is pretty... it's break-proof, except for that one. I guess I only went one block in. These are normal blocks, but these are all warded. And I put some lamps under there. You can't ward the inverted lamps by themselves. I'm Not exactly sure why. Might be like a tile entity or something like that. Like you wouldn't be able to, if I understand correctly, ward like a chest or something like that. But couldn't ward them, so I went ahead and put them one level down and put some iron bars, and fortunately I was able to ward the iron bars. Kind of wish the iron bars was able to make like a little grate here, sort of like how they are whenever they're horizontal or vertical, I guess. Um, I wanted them to basically be like grates, and that didn't work out too well. But this entire room is warded. You can see that with the wand in hand, and I should probably go ahead and fight the Wither again. And let's go ahead and toss this in here. And because of the fact that I already did an honest Wither battle, I'm not too worried about being a little cheaty on it. It doesn't have to be a fair fight. I know that there are certain spots within this ethereal glass where I can hit him, but he can't hit me. It's happened before. I'm not exactly sure why or how to make it consistent. Sometimes it doesn't work, but I am going to probably do that. I might even opt to not do the other potion of regeneration. Let's just see how well we can do this. I even have... Ooh, that was loud. Sorry about that. I even have all of my gear with me, so I'm not going to actually worry about it. Oh, I guess I will have to ward those because apparently this is still close enough. Yeah, it broke out on this side as well. It's close enough where the blast radius is breaking all of this. But if you can see, the room is still intact, which is good. So let me go ahead and drink this potion of strength. That'll give me a minute and a half. And let me just toss that back in there. That's fine. And let's hope for the best. Oh. That was actually pretty easy. I do not understand why it was so hard the last time. But I got another Nether Star and a Division Sigil. Nice. So now that I have a easy supply of Nether Stars because of the amount of skulls that we're getting with the magical crops, I want to actually create a portal gun. And let's see, how do I make one of those? I need a little miniature black hole, and that's just a Nether Star surrounded by Ender Pearl dust, and that should be pretty simple. You can either use Mimikite with the Ender Pearl to get 16, or you can smelt and get 8. So I am going to, I think I already have some. Let me throw my Nether Star in there, and there's my miniature black hole. And I have all of that. Cool. And this is the default portal gun. And this is pretty cool. I've used this in plenty of Feed the Beast packs. The texture seems to be kind of weird in the center, but just like the... maybe it doesn't work on the chisel mod. But just like in the portal game, left button will do the blue, and the right mouse button will do the orange. And G is like a gravity gun, so we have the ability to pick up blocks, even though they're sometimes hard to put them back. Let me go down here. Oh, that's chisel as well. Here we go. Oh, it's still not working. Am I too close? I've tried left and right buttons. Maybe it's bigger now? I haven't tried it in the monster pack. This is my first playthrough of this pack, so I'm not sure why. Let me do a little bit of reading and see what I need to do in order to get this portal gun to work. Alright guys, so I was able to figure out the issue with the portal gun. Apparently in this pack it's configured a little differently. In other packs that I've played with, it didn't cost anything to actually use the portal gun, but apparently there's a cost associated with it in this one. And if I pulled out some ender pearl dust, let me just put that in my hotbar, and ooh, that's a lot louder than I was expecting. There we go. It uses ender pearl dust to actually operate. So if I do that, cool. And you can see that one of my ender pearl dust is gone, is because it was utilized whenever I was using the portal gun. So if I come over here, put the right button, you can see that now the center of the portal is actually solid black instead of the little glaze hazy look. And I should, without even having the portal gun in my hand, just toss it over there for a second, be able to run through this. And you notice that I went out the other side. Nice. But yes, that's kind of annoying that we have to pay for it now. I guess that's a good mechanism to not have it overpowered, where you constantly have to have this in your inventory. It doesn't have to be on your hotbar, it could be over here. And the way to clear this is the R button, and that will clear the portals. But of course, I can fire at 2 different spots, and it's still using the ender pearl dust. But if I were to shoot the right one again, it still uses the ender pearl dust, but I didn't have to clear the blue one. So that's good, so that you can easily place it again without having to move both of the portals, especially if they are long distances. Cool. And one nice thing is with the multiple dimensions, the portals themselves do not go across dimensions. So whenever you open up the blue and the orange portal in like the Digger Age or whatever Mistcraft age you have, it's not going to affect the ones that you created in other worlds, such as the Overworld. And if we come in here and we do portal gun, you can see that there's plenty of different portal guns. One of the issues is that these are specific colors. So if I have this blue and orange, somebody else with an portal gun, if they were to shoot a blue, it's actually going to use the same color as mine. So it's not unique on a per player. If I wanted a unique per player, I believe that's going to be the... which one is it now? I think it used to be the bacon gun, but I think they changed it to... What's the difference between the orange and the blue? Single color default portal gun. So that's the one that I have now. Even though I used the recipe from this, it created me the orange one. I don't think there's... Can I dye these? I wonder. So if I grab... I don't want magenta. Let me grab gray. Oops. Can I dye this? No. Well, that's unfortunate. Portal gun. It might be the potato one that's unique to a player, but you only have the ability to create one portal. It might not be a terrible thing. We can also create these portal spawners. This will allow us to basically step on a pressure plate or something and go through the portal, but it does use the same colors as the portal gun. I do kind of want some mechanism for faster transport around the base. I'm not really enjoying the travel anchors from Ender.io as much as I thought. It was fine whenever it was only a couple, but now that I've increased the number of travel anchors that I have, it's kind of annoying because now I have to memorize, based on my current location, which one to actually point at. And that was not the one that I thought. And they also have a range, so I can't go to the mob room, or the existing mob room. Oh, I guess I can if I'm right against the wall. Still kind of annoying because I can't get back unless I come over here. Yeah, so I want to find some other mechanism to travel around the base a little bit faster. I mean, the portal gun will suffice, in that I can come up here and place a portal, and now I'm in the slaughterhouse. But they're not permanent fixtures to my base, and I want something a little bit more permanent with being able to travel around. So maybe in the next episode, we will start taking a look at other ways that we can quickly travel around the base. But for now, I think we have hit that wrapping up point. And if you could rate the video below, I would greatly appreciate it, as it helps me out. And if you like the series, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. But for now, this is goodbye.